Vaughn, we also mentioned this a moment ago, learning that the Trump administration is preparing to accept this luxury jet from Qatar to use as Air Force One. This is four sources familiar with the planning telling NBC News. Why is this happening? Why is this gift being given? And also, is it legal for the president to accept it?
The legal part of this is a big outstanding question. Democrats here over the last 24 hours calling this corrupt and unconstitutional, saying this amounts to taking a foreign bribe, that the Constitution lays out that the president, when it comes to foreign emoluments and the providing of gifts, must be authorized by Congress. But there's some pushback is there has to be the intent of bribery involved in such a gift as this. We're looking at a price tag of this Boeing that's being $300 to $400 million. And overnight, I'll just read directly from the president. He says, so the fact that the Defense Department is getting a gift free of charge of a 747 aircraft to replace the 40-year-old Air Force One temporarily in a very public and transparent transaction so bothers the crooked Democrats that they insist we pay top dollar for the plane. Of course, there's a lot of questions about this aircraft. Again, we're hitting at Qatar here. This is one of those three countries that the president is going to be visiting this next week. And you're talking about Air Force One that is getting up there in age. And there's been much discussion about a future new Air Force One here. But the president of the United States indicating that he will accept this gift from Qatar of this major luxury aircraft. In the meanwhile, of course, there's a lot of national security questions, as well as to potentially any wiretapping or any attempts to use this as surveillance. To what extent is this outfitted with the necessary defense capabilities through the Department of Defense? There's a lot of questions here, but I'm told by one of those sources that tells NBC News that this is a transaction that is expected to proceed here in the weeks ahead, and that after the conclusion of Trump's administration, the expectation would be that that plane would be turned over to the Trump Library Foundation.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.